Welcome. Today I'm going to go over this Blue Sea Systems WeatherDeck fuse panel with 6 switches. In the box, I've kind of taken this apart so that I can move along quickly here. So in the box there is the fuse panel, there is some labels for the lights, there is the wiring diagram and instructions, and I'll try to put a screenshot of this up in case it's helpful, but that's the wiring diagram. Also, there is a template that you would have to cut out for mounting. I'll do a quick overview of the fuse panel itself. This is a decent looking panel. I've kind of loosened up the faceplate, but the switches are not loose. They feel sturdy. The ridges protect you from running into your switches and turning stuff on and off. There is indicator lights on the front, which I'll turn on soon. And there are fuses as well, right under the seal. Comes with 15 amp fuses to begin with because each switch is rated for 15 amps. On the back of the panel here we have this bus bar that is the 12 volt positive where you would hook your battery power wire up, ideally with a ring terminal right there. Negative would go to the negative or the ground spade terminal right here, and that just allows your LEDs on the front to light up. The outputs from the switches are these spade terminals right here. And as you can see, the spade terminals are split because this one in the back actually goes all the way around, and it goes on this side to the circuit board, because on this front of the panel, that's where the LEDs are, and so that'll allow it to turn red or green depending on whether or not the switch is on. Let me wire that up and you'll see. Alright, I have my positive power wire coming from my battery to my positive bus. I use 12 gauge because I'm not going to be running anything big, but in hindsight I would prefer to have run 10 gauge. This panel is rated for 45 amps total. Alright, on the negative side I have a small bus here, but the key is run a ground cable to this negative spade terminal, and that will allow your indicator lights to turn on. So if your switch is on, it says green. If it's off, it says red. I will now do an example of this fuse panel turning on and off my bow light, this LED bow light that I have. And it says here that this is 0.13 amps at 12 volts. So before I wire anything, I'm actually going to take my pliers here and switch out this 15 amp fuse for a 1 amp fuse, just to be safe here. It's not like that bow light should be drawing any more than an amp. So that LED is back on. I'll take my bow light, kind of put it in this box here as a stand. And I'll go from my negative bus to negative. I'll go from this positive output spade that I was talking about. Positive output spade of the bottom switch. With a fuse in line. And I'll do that to that positive of the bow light. Now I will turn on and off this bow light with the bottom switch, and you'll see that when it's off, the LED's red. When it's on, LED is green. So hopefully this was helpful as an example. I'm going to go over a concern that I do have with the switch panel right now. The concern that I have with this panel is that all of my switches are off. However, the LEDs, while red, are still running. And I'm not sure how great of a risk it is that that would drain the battery. But even if it doesn't drain the battery quickly at all, I don't like the idea of running LEDs 24/7. The solution that Blue Sea Systems came up with is to put a gigantic battery switch in line with the power wire. But I'm not gonna lie, if I'm installing 6 decent looking switches in a panel, I don't want to turn around and then install one gigantic power switch, a cutout switch, as the 7th switch that doesn't match, and now I have to mount that somewhere. Thank you very much for watching, and please be sure to hit like and subscribe so I can get helped out by the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you're interested in watching me do a better wiring alternative in which I can use the LED indicator lights but not keep them on all the time, please be sure to check that video out as well. I'll try to put a link up somewhere on the screen or in the description. And thank you very much. I'll try to make more videos.